So I'm back with my second lizard video. I literally just woke up, but I wanted to show you guys my morning routine. I have introduced Cliff on my channel, but a few days ago, I actually bought 3 more crested geckos. So I'll show you what I do with them as well. But basically the first thing obviously is to turn on Cliff's lights. I'm in the process of remodeling his enclosure. So I'm getting him a hammock tomorrow to kind of put in that corner up there. And I moved his cave and gave him some branches, but he always likes to sleep in his little cave. And before I get criticism, yes, I use a walnut sand substrate. I was using calci sand and he got impacted. I think I mentioned that on my channel in my last video. I don't know if it was the calci sand because he didn't really eat the sand. But I've actually seen him, I'm getting a little nervous about it because I've seen him eat it a little more than normal, but I've never had a problem with him being blocked up on the sand, even though I do see him eating it occasionally when he's like looking for food. He's never had a problem. And then what I'm going to do, I'm keeping them in here for now. Make sure they're not like on the wall. So there's one of them. And I'm just going to spray this down so the humidity is what I need it to be. So this is just one of them. I could find one of them to get out and show you guys. Her back is really pretty. She's here to say good morning. So the next thing I do is I make Cliff's salad, and this was actually a really bad day to make this video for you guys because I'm not feeding him anything I normally do. I completely forgot that I threw out his bok choy because it was getting old yesterday, and so now all we have in our fridge is the undressed spring greens and broccoli. But normally I make him a salad of bok choy and snow peas because snow peas are like his favorite thing ever. So today I'm gonna do broccoli and I'm gonna do the baby lettuce in here. It says online they can eat it, it just has no nutritional value, but I figured it'll get him some water at least. So that's what I'm gonna do this morning, but by no means do I normally feed him broccoli and lettuce because he doesn't like broccoli very much and lettuce is not very nutritional, but the idea is I make him a salad every morning. So then I spray it down with some water, put some calcium on it, and put some worms on there as well. Since he is only 4 months old, I try to get him a lot of insects. I just also want him to get an even balance of nutrients from the veggies so that when he's older, he likes veggies. Your food's over there. He's confused. There you go, bud. I just moved around his whole cage yesterday and his food bowl used to be over there, so he's like, I don't know what's happening. But yeah, that's all I do. And then I feed him live once or twice a day since he's a baby. And then I always give him his little salad. So there he goes. Yummy. He's like, that's not my bok choy. I'm very confused. This is my sweet girl, Pepper. I think that's what I want to name her. I haven't named any of them yet because I don't know if they're male or female, so I'm waiting. But I like the name Pepper. We're pretty sure this one is a girl. We looked at the pores and we can't find any pores. But yeah, in the morning, I've just been taking my lizards out and I like to hold them and give them some loving real quick. These I literally got 2 days ago, so they're not very used to handling, but they're really being good. They don't jump too much. They've all eaten out of my hand already, and definitely no bites, no hissing, nothing like that. So I'm very lucky to have very tame lizards. Alright, so as I said, I usually feed him live food once or twice a day on top of his salad. I am doing mealworms right now just because that's what I had in my fridge. I prefer to do crickets. It's just, it adds up. Crickets are more expensive. So I don't do that so often. I usually do it once every other week or so. He does not know I'm like feeding him right now. Come on, I'm feeding you, nerd. Yeah, he likes his mealworms. They are small. I feel like just crickets, he gets more protein. But this is what we end up doing just once or twice a day. And I try to feed him as many as I can until I get really bored of pulling these out of the jar just because they're so small. But this is what Cliff and I do. Alright, so I just wanted to go over how I feed the crested geckos. Right now I'm feeding them the Zoo-Med tropical fruit flavor. It's just because it's what I picked up at the pet store. I have ordered Pangea online, since that seems to be the more like well-known one. But this is really easy. You just add 1 scoop of the powder to 1 part water and stir it around and you're all good. And this actually lasts 24 to 48 hours. I'm not sure if the other one lasts 48 hours, but I thought that was pretty cool since mine are so little right now that they don't necessarily eat all their food, even near what fits in that ½ ounce cup. So I'm just gonna go feed them right now. All right, and that's how it looks when it's done. And I just put that in their tray over there. And that's it. And then I'll spray them down one more time before bed, but that's pretty much all I do. Alright, so that is all for this video, guys. That is pretty much my daily routine with my pets. I also feed my silkworms, but I wasn't sure if I wanted to include that in my pet video. But yeah, this is what I do daily for all of my lizards, my gecko, and my geckos, and my bearded dragon. So I hope you enjoyed watching. Like if you want to see more videos about my pets or videos like this, and be sure to subscribe if you want to see more content on my channel. Thanks for watching.